Why, hello there, friends. Fancy meeting you here at Plan with Fox, the planner channel where we plan together. You know, sometimes. Yeah, sorry, I don't know what that was. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching. I should be more like those people who do those things well and aren't awkward and weird. Okay. Anyway, here was last week. If you remember, I did fill in some of the stuff that I did. I was talking about editing my photos, and I want you to know that my grand total for the week of photo edits was 1,685 photos edited. And I feel pretty badass about that. Like, that's a lot. And I feel like I did the math wrong, but I don't think I did because I added it up. I had one day that was 322, one day that was 473. That was yesterday. I was editing a lot yesterday. And because this got postponed, I ran out of little stickers here. This got postponed because the Chardonnay that we ordered did not come in the mail until today. So yeah, couldn't get it at the liquor store, had to special order it. Also, our dog training class that I was supposed to go to was canceled, and I was supposed to get my real ID, but I didn't have all my paperwork in order, and I was just like I didn't know that this was being canceled, so I thought I had to get everything done on this day. So I just ended up being like, no, I'll go next week. And I'd hoped to go today, and I had to do other stuff during the day. So in any case, that's where we left last week. So we are now going to move on to plan the week of Monday, March 2nd, which is today, through Sunday, March 8th, and I can't fucking believe it's March. Oh my gosh. So I am using a kit this week from Planning Simplified, and it's super cute. It's like tropical, and I'm just feeling like ready for spring. I felt like I wanted to go with some warm weather. It's actually, you can probably hear the outdoors because it is like 50 some degrees outside. It's raining, but I was just like, you know what? It's warm enough to have the window open, and I am gonna have the fucking window open. So you're probably hearing trucks going by my house and sirens and rain and my dog snoring, and I apologize for all these things, but I have to have the window open when I can. I'm hoping I'm not gonna jinx it, I hope, but I'm hoping that we are past like the snow parts of winter and all that stuff. And here in Pittsburgh, we have this famous snowstorm that was the blizzard of '93 that we all talk about. And it was March 15th. So anything can still happen, and I'm not gonna get my hopes up just yet. But this whole week's gonna be like in the upper 40s or the low 50s at the coldest, so I'm a little optimistic here. I am going to use also this washi tape across the top here. It's Simply Gilded. It's these little tropical birds, toucans and parrots. I got this from my friend Summer. Hi Summer, if you're watching, I love you, I miss you. We met at Go Wild, and she had some Simply Gilded stuff that she was sharing with friends, and I got this cute little kit with these little tropical birds. So I'm gonna put that up on the top here, because this kit didn't really come with any. It came with this little brown washi tape. I don't know if I'm gonna use that or not. I don't think I am. I think I'm just gonna leave it with the little birds up here, but. Simply Gilded is what I call left-handed washi tape, which means that for it to like feel right. Well, for me, being a right-handed person, for it to feel right, I have to flip my planner upside down to use it. I don't know if that's all Simply Gilded or just the ones that I've gotten. I don't have a ton of Simply Gilded. I have this, I think one other one that Summer gave me, and we got ones custom at Go Wild last year, so I have that. But they've all been like that you have to like flip it upside down. So what I could do, I did have these little brown washies, skinny washies here, and I could use those at the top too. I do have the date covers on here. For some reason, these pages printed fine, and then when I cut them, they cut crooked, and so this one was not super crooked, so I just left them. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put this here, flush with the top of this thing here, and I am gonna put this in between. Maybe I'm not. Yeah. I can't tell if I like that or not. I'd like better if I had the date cover on the top. Nope. Give it up. Okay. Well, now the edge is all fucked up. Good job, Fox. Anyway, I won't do that for the rest of these. I'll have the rest of these corrected. I like that. Just a little bit of extra thickness. Love the thick planner situation, you know? What's today? March 2nd. Oh God, I cannot believe. So March is not a bad month for me. Not bad. I shouldn't even say bad because bad is not the right word. A busy month for me particularly, but it's the lead-in to the busy month, April. Ooh, girl, April. I'm traveling like more than half of April, which is fantastic. I love traveling and I'm gonna be super excited. I'm going to California twice and I don't know, we might go somewhere else, but I haven't decided because I also have to run that day. You know, it's always good to plan your travel schedule around your running schedule, which I have done before. I have been like, let's get the afternoon flight because I have a long run that morning. Yeah. Any of you runners who travel, you know you've done it too. Now I forget what day I was on. 5. And what color I was on. Pink. I've had a really super productive day. It's like the evening. It's like what o'clock? It's what o'clock? It's I think 5 o'clock or so. But I've had like a super productive day because normally I would have tomorrow off as well to get things done. But I have to go to a meeting on my day off, and so I had to make Thursday my day off so I can go to the meeting, which means that tomorrow, which normally would be my day off, I have to work. And so I was like running around the house today trying to get everything done. And I did get a lot of shit done. Husband helped me out with meal prep yesterday, so I have my lunch stuff ready. I've been doing laundry all day, and I have been working on my power sheets, which I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. Okay, got the dates in there, got that. All right, let's get down to this. Oh, it's so tropical. Let me start with this one. Oh, I'm so ready for warm weather. It's funny because we ran on Sunday and we're all like, it's gonna be 50 degrees. It ended up not being quite as warm yesterday as I thought it was gonna be anyway. But we thought, oh, it's gonna be 50 degrees. And then we were all like, let's run at 7:30 so we get it out of the way. And then we're all like, oh, wait a minute. At 7:30, it's 26 degrees. What were we thinking? But it was fun, it was good. I'm leaving this one blank because I'm gonna put my to-do list of the stuff that I did today in here, and I don't know where I wanna situate things. And then I'm gonna put this one will be down here because I have something in the morning before work. I have this meeting here. I actually did some shitty carpentry today. I wanted to like clean up some space on my desk, and rather than like get rid of things, who would do a thing like that? I decided to install a shelf, and it was like, it's pretty precarious right now. It's so far nothing's fallen off the wall, but it's pretty precarious, and I didn't put anything breakable on it because I'm not really, let's just say this was like This Old Shitty House or Bob Vila doing carpentry after mushrooms. That's like the level of quality of this shelf that I installed. But you know what? I fucking installed it. It's there. It's on the wall. So, you know, I did what I could. And it did really free up a lot of space on my desk because I wanted to have my desk decluttered. I will link up in the cards. I did a desk cabinet decluttering video last week because that was one of the things that I did on my day off. And I was feeling all motivated after that, and I was like, I want to have the desk surface to be decluttered too. So that's what inspired me to do this absolute crap construction work that I did. Okay. Let me just fill in some stuff for today, and then I will talk about it after it's filled in. Okay. I put cleaning because most of what I did today was cleaning, and then I started writing power sheets in there because I did do my power sheets today, and I realized that wasn't cleaning. So I just crossed it out and wrote decorations like a boss. And that says desk, not dick, but my handwriting is kind of shitty there, so you can't tell that it says desk and not dick. Anyway, also today, some people were canvassing and they came to my door, but we're like deep into Twin Peaks rewatch, and they looked way too much like Donna and James, and I panicked and I wouldn't let them in, and I pretended I wasn't home even though the window was open and I know they know I was home. It just was too surreal to have these like Donna and James lookalikes show up at my house. It was weird. Hashtag anxious person problems. Yeah, that's me. Okay, so we're going to the cage tonight, but I do not have any. I'm out of my cage residency stickers, so I don't know. I guess I'll put in one of these boxes. I have some extras of these because I double printed this page because it printed so crooked, but I think I could still use them if I wanted to. So I'll put that in here. And Layla needs to have her DAP collar changed today. I was supposed to do it last night and I forgot. And then also, and then I washed the bedding today. Of course, the week we're going to the cage twice is the week that I don't have stickers. I don't normally Erin Condren stuff and ships to you very, very fast, but I think because I got the seasonal surprise box, that wasn't allowed to ship until like March 1st. So I haven't gotten anything that it shipped yet, but it keeps saying like ready to ship. So hopefully that'll be coming soon. We'll see. Okay, tomorrow I work. I didn't want to use those big, colorful, lovely things for work. I was just going to use these smaller things for work here. Yeah, normally that would be my day off, but as I mentioned, it is not. Well, you can't read that. You sure cannot. Okay. Then I'm gonna run after work. I think it might be raining, but whatever. After last Wednesday, listen, we were doing an accidental trail run. Like, there was legitimate stream crossings on the sidewalk last Wednesday night. It was fucking brutal. It was not cold, thank God, because it was so wet. And I came home and I just like, the wetness goes through you like that. And so I just could not warm up the whole night, even though it really wasn't cold. It was like 40-some degrees out, but I was just done. So Wednesday morning, I'm lifting with Wes at 7. That was the only time I could get in with him next week. What the fuck, sticker? What the fuck? Calling the backup here. Calling the backup QB, and by QB I mean GS glue stick. So that's at 7 a.m. and I'm just gonna go straight to work. I'm not happy about this, but I also didn't want to not lift. And I also didn't think I would be motivated to go out there by myself and lift if I wasn't meeting Wes. So there you have it. So far I have nothing else planned on Wednesday. Tuesday, oh, we're going back to the cage Tuesday night because I know myself at this point that I know that if I have to work on my day off, I'm going to be grumpy, and that's that. And so I was like, you know what, we're just going to have something to look forward to. We're going to go to the cage 2 nights in a row. Not have to worry about cooking, because I feel like, especially after running, after I get home and I go up to the park and run, I know I'm going to be like, no, I don't want to do it. So this 2 nights in a row, go to the cage, that'll be fine. So Wednesday, I don't know what we're going to do about dinner yet. We have lunches planned out all for the week, but I don't know about dinner just yet, so I'm going to skip anything else here. And then on Thursday, I have the meeting. So that's going to be hopefully no later than 2, hopefully earlier than 2. Cross your fingers for me. Say some good vibes situations. I'm gonna put it in as work even though it's a meeting, and that's when I have my like longish midweek run. So I have 8 miles that day. And then that night I have my annual review with my boss at 7 o'clock. I scheduled it at 7 because I figured if this ends at 2, that's enough time for me to go run 8 miles, which I figure will probably take me like about 2 hours or so. And then that'll give me time to shower and come home, and yeah. Thankfully, the meeting is in Monroeville, which is like 15 minutes from my house, and then the review is like 5 minutes from my house. It's the store right down the street, so thankfully that will not be so bad. That was the other thing about getting in on this day. The other day it's going to be out in this business park that's like 30 minutes from my house, so I was like, no, get it in then. Okay, so this is my 8-mile run. I'll just put 8 on here. I don't know what we're gonna do in the evening, but I feel like I'm just gonna have to do, we could do the cage again, but I feel like I'm not gonna wanna cook. I'm gonna be so exhausted. These meetings take a lot out of me emotionally, and I feel like the run will be good. I will need that to clear my head, but I'm not gonna like commit to anything. So if we get Trader Joe's pizza or whatever the hell we do, I'm fine with it. Like, at this point, I don't care. As long as I survive the day, I'm not gonna be hard on myself if I eat something a little unhealthy for dinner. Really, truly. Okay, Friday morning is work again. And then in the evening, we are going to this event at Phipps. It's called Party in the Tropics. So it's a little like, they're gonna have dancing, and they're doing the Orchid and Bonsai show, which has a space theme, so it's supposed to be like a David Bowie themed night, and then they're gonna have a DJ playing new wave and synth pop, they said. So I was like, this is perfect. I haven't made it to the show. I was hoping to do that today, and I just didn't have any time. And so I was like, well, this will be perfect. We'll go on Friday night. So that's at 7 p.m. So I'll kind of have to like hustle home. I mean, it's only like 7-minute drive from our house, but I'll have to like hustle home and get over there. So that's in the evening. I don't know why I have all this empty space here. It kind of sucks that I should have spaced that out better, I guess. Oh well, whatever. Okay, then Saturday morning I work, but I have to run beforehand. I have 7 miles in the morning, which is not my favorite thing. 7-mile run before work is like, all the stars have to align for me to get up, feel motivated, get that done. Okay, and then work. What's the very last little sticker for work? In the evening, so there's this band called Of Montreal, which they're fine. I'm not like a huge fan, don't dislike, they're just fine. Anyway, our favorite DJ, Jesley, who DJs for Diamond Life, that's like his favorite band in the whole wide world. So they are coming to Pittsburgh Saturday night, and then after the concert ends at 10:30, Diamond Life is DJing like an after party dance night. So I really want to go to that, but I just have to see how I am by the end of the week, because last week okay, it's time for real talk. Are you ready for real talk? Last week we had our night run on Friday night, okay, and I had 17 miles. I ended up getting 16.72, but whatever, I rounded up. But for whatever reason, during that run, I did not have a fucking sip of water. I did have like a couple sips of water. I didn't eat anything the entire run. Normally I start eating at like mile 8, and then every 2 miles after that I'll have something like a shot block or a waffle or whatever. And then when we have our breaks on these long prank runs, then I will usually have something on the break between the loops, and I didn't eat anything. And then we finished at like 11:30, and I came home and I could not fucking warm up and stop shivering. I was like the wind was just brutal that night, and so I was like frozen to the core. And instead of being like, maybe I'll make some tea and that will warm me up and that'll hydrate me, or maybe I'll drink some water, like I just like showered, put on like 3 shirts, put on 4 blankets, and went the fuck to bed. And I didn't eat anything, I didn't drink anything, and I had like the worst night's sleep. And I'm like, well, no fucking wonder, Fox, you didn't fucking take care of your body. What did you expect? So that was rough. And then Saturday I volunteered at Beer Fest, and we were super busy, and I was working the door and I was doing the wristbands, and I was so afraid of having to pee and having to leave my station because we were so like nonstop people coming through the door that I was like, oh, I can't drink any water today. Well, so like I just totally sucked at hydrating 2 days in a row. And so by the time Sunday morning happened, I was like, I feel like I got hit by a train. I feel like I didn't drink anything Friday night, and I felt hungover as fuck on Saturday. And then on Saturday I did have a couple of drinks, because they give you can drink beer and wine while you're working the door at Beer Fest while you're volunteering. So I did have like a couple drinks there, and then we went out for dinner and I had one more drink there. So over the course of like 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. I had 3 drinks. But like that should not have been that much across that many hours, and I was just like, Sunday I was fucking done. I was so done. So anyway, I've been hydrating a lot better yesterday and today, but that's why I'm not going to put anything in here. Hopefully we can go to that dance night, but I don't want to like overcommit myself, because sometimes by the end of the week I just am like done, and so I don't want to get in over my head, you know? Oh, I am going to put down, we're going to be reviewing the Party in the Tropics for the blog, so I can put my achievement sticker there. I have some blog stuff that I really have to add in this week, because I have to start being more consistent about our posting. I want to get a bunch of posts up before we leave for California, so I have that to do too. But I'll add that in. So I have 13 miles for my long run on Sunday. I have more stuff that I'm going to add in here, and I know I'm going to have some stuff to do on Sunday, but I'm not in like the mind space to think about adding those things in just yet, so I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to just add a few of my little stickers in for my work. Almost out of these, but I did order some more, not from Oh Hello, because I don't think she's making them anymore, or at least not right now, but I did order some little RX bottle stickers from another store that are very cute. They're a little bit bigger than this, but they're still very cute. Okay, there's all that. This is also Oh Hello, these little weights, so I'll put that for lifting. Wednesday, I'm gonna put in here, I have to start editing my vlog for the week. So I wanted to start trying to do a third video every week, which I talked about in my third video last week. But I have one vlog backlog. Instead of vlogging the previous week, I'm vlogging 2 weeks behind, so I have two that I can do. So if I could do like start editing one here, I don't know how much time I'm gonna have or how much energy I'm gonna have. So if I can get 2 of them done this week, then that would be my third video for the week. But I don't know what else I would do otherwise. So I am gonna put over here a to-do and then just fill that out as the week goes on. Anything that I think, I like having this space over here if I need to. See this one cut crooked. I like having this space over here, even if it's just like as a brain dump to like think of things that I need to do, especially when it's the month of vacation, when I'm like, I know I have so much stuff that I want to do before we leave for vacation. It's nice to just have like a space to do this. So if I have thoughts on what I want to do. And something else that I'm thinking about before vacation, so this was in my power sheets that I put this in, but what I did was I want to focus on decluttering this month, just so that I'm one of those people that when I leave for vacation, my house has to be clean. Because otherwise when I get home, I will be just like so depressed and it'll get worse and it'll never get better. So what I decided to do was make a list of all the things that I think I can and that I want to have decluttered before we leave on March 28th. And so that was in my power sheets that I wanted to make that list. So I did that this afternoon and actually put it in here. So what I did, I've been having trouble like figuring out how to use the month space. I almost never use it. So what I did was I put in washi tape for all the days that I worked. And then I made a list of all the things that I want to declutter. This is when I have to pack that last day, and then we're leaving on the 28th. And then I put in some like other things like, okay, this night I'm not going to get anything done. I'm going to go to work and then we're going to go to this event at Phipps. Or like the 14th is St. Patrick's Day. We're going to be gone from 7 a.m. until we're tired. So like we're not going to be home for that. And so I want to just like, I wanted to fill in, so I wrote all these things down, and then I filled in when I think I could do them. So there's 2 drawers that I was hoping to get done today. I think I should be able to do them. I did one earlier this morning already, and I'm hoping I can get these 2 done before we go out to dinner tonight. And then I took into account like tomorrow, I know fitting in a run after work, I'm not gonna have time to do any decluttering, so I didn't schedule anything that day. Whereas like these 2 are my days off. I know I'll have more time, so I put like bigger ones, and then like I put the 2 biggest ones that I have on Sundays when I don't have long runs. Or I had a long run on the 8th, but it's only 13 miles, so it's not too long. But I put those on Sundays, so that way if I need husband to help me with them, he's home and we can do them together because they're bigger projects. So this is my decluttering calendar for the month of March, and I'm hoping that if I get all this done, then I'll be like in really, really good shape whenever we actually leave for California. And then that helps me when I get home, because then I feel better. Then I'm like coming home to a not completely jacked up house. The other thing that we do that helps my brain is that when we go out to California, the place that we stay at last has laundry, and so we do all of our laundry Sunday night before we fly home on Monday. And that way when we come home, we don't have to do the laundry, we just take it out of the suitcase and put it right away. So that helps my brain too. So I would like to fill out a little bit more. There's a little bit too much white space over here, but I'm feeling like my long work weeks are kind of turning out that way. But other than that, I really like this color and this kit. I think it's super cute, and like the tropical theme is making me feel springy. So I like that. But anyway, I hope everybody has a wonderful week. Please subscribe if you haven't. I publish videos on Mondays. I do a plan with me. On Thursdays, I do a weekly vlog. And most weeks I will be having a third video of varying topics and subject matter. So last week it was a decluttering video. I don't think I'll do another decluttering video because when I'm doing my clothing drawers, it's just kind of boring to watch. Like my desk drawers were kind of interesting. My clothing drawers, not so much. So I may have this week's third video be that backup vlog that I have. And we'll see. And then I have some, depending on when the Erin Condren seasonal surprise box comes in, I will do a review of that. And I want to also share my Oh Hello monthly subscription box that I get too. And it's possible I could do a Layla Grace review of her monthly bark box. So these are some ideas. If you have any suggestions of other videos you would like to see, please leave it below in the comments, and I hope you have a great week. Take care, everybody.